I'm Shawn Mullin with Sega's Inside Edge on the Swift Current Broncos. Last season, Eetu Lorikainen played over 60 games for the Broncos between the pipes, while Landon Bow was the backup and waited his turn. Well, this season, the opportunity has started to come for the sophomore goaltender. Lorikainen is still here and getting his share of the starts, but Bow has stepped up into a bit of a rotation for the Broncos with numbers very similar to the veteran from Finland. Joined now by Broncos goaltender Landon Bow. And Landon, it's been a breakout year for you so far. How have you felt about the way the season's been going?
I felt really good, you know. My goal this year was to come in and get more games and prepare myself for when E2 does happen to leave, so that I'll be able to jump right into that starter role and just be able to play like he did every game.
We could see that right from the beginning of the season, that you were a different goaltender as this season started, based on your preseason performance, based on the first 2 games of the year when Lorikainen was still in Finland. How have you improved, and what changes did you think you made over the summer that allowed you to take this step?
This year I really worked on foot speed and really getting quick around the net, because since I'm a bigger goalie, most big goalies aren't able to be too speedy, but that's one thing that I was really working on, so that I'd be able to work along the ground a lot faster. And yeah.
I know, just talking to you right at the beginning of the season, you felt like your confidence was stronger, your mental game was better. How did you work on that so that you were able to get into games with a little more authority?
I just knew that I was going to get given more chances this year, and I wanted to make sure that each and every start was just as good as the one before it. And last year I had a little bit of a tough time with that consistency factor. And coming in this year, I wanted to really focus on that so that I'd be able to get more starts as the year went on.
Well, on goaltending, really, as opposed to any other position, I think the mental game and your confidence matters as much or more. So how do you make sure that even when things don't go right, you're able to stay even keel?
I just got to go into my mind and just focus myself, because I know that goals are going to go in. That's a fact of life. I just can't let them get to me. I just have to forget about them and worry about the next shot.
You and Lorikainen have created maybe the best 1-2 punch in the Western Hockey League so far this season. Does it help you as a goaltender to have somebody like that pushing you for starts?
Oh yeah, for sure. You know, my goal this year was to really have a back and forth battle with him, because in the end it's going to make both of us better goalies when we're pushing each other for starts.
Certainly you're different style goaltenders. How would you describe yourself in between the pipes?
I'm a big goalie. I really like to be in the butterfly. I feel I can use my shoulders a lot, and I really try and cut down the angle and use my size.
Talk about the differences in the hockey club this season from your perspective. During your rookie season, you had a lot of chance to watch the team. It was a team that was maybe carried more by a few players like an Adam Lowry or a Reese Scarlett or a Lorikainen. What do you feel are the differences in this Bronco team so far that has led to early success?
This year we knew we weren't going to be able to find any one player who could do what Adam Lowry did last year, but we knew it'd be a collaboration of everybody on the team who'd have to step up, and we were able to do that, and we're getting lots of goals right now from everybody in the entire team, so that's good to see.
I know with the scouts around watching potential first-round picks like Honka and Martin, there's been a lot of buzz about you as well, the way you've played. Have you been thinking about that, or you try to avoid thinking about that? What are your thoughts that way?
I try to avoid thinking about it as much as possible, but it's really hard because it's around you all the time. But I just try and keep it out of my mind when I'm playing and just go to play, get the wins, and things will happen if everything goes right.
All right, thanks a lot, Landon. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Swift Current Broncos goaltender Landon Bow, with maybe one of the best 1-2 punches in the Western Hockey League, along with Eetu Lorikainen. I'm Shawn Mullin with Sega's Inside Edge on the Swift Current Broncos.